Hey guys, it's Cameron again. Long time no see. I thought I'd pop on and do a little bit of a Christmas haul here for you. I'll start with the books first because I know it's what most of you are going to want to see. Here is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I've been curious to read this. It's very, very big, so I might not get to it soon, honestly. But yeah, I heard it's really good and it looks like a fun read, so maybe I'll get to it this summer. We'll see. The next one here is The Courage of Cat Campbell, which is by Natasha Lowe. This is the second book in the Poppy Pindle, I think is what it's called, trilogy. I read the first book and I really loved it. It was really cute, so I asked for the second book for Christmas and I got it from my sister Sophia. So thank you, Sophia. I cannot wait to read this. This next one I got from my dad for Christmas, and that is Carol for a Haunted Man by Brule and Sullivan. I wanted this to read during Christmas Day, and I got it on Christmas Day. So I read it. It's very, very short. I was able to read it in like an hour and a half, something like that. And I really enjoyed it. This next one I got from my dad also, and that is Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantero. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I've been really excited to read this. I think it looks awesome. I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan, and of course I love horror, so I think I should pick this up very, very soon. This next one I got from my sister Taylor, and it is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Encyclopedia, the Ultimate Guide to the Buffyverse. And this is an awesome book. For one, it's got blood splatters along the sides, which is really cool. But then it's a full color book going over everything possible in Buffy. And Buffy is one of my favorite things in life, so I had to have this. So thank you, Taylor. And speaking of movies, I have a nice little stack here. This first one is another one that I got from my dad, and that is The Old Dark House, which is an old Boris Karloff movie. It's directed by James Whale, who did Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, all those classic movies. And this is a great movie. It's very, very funny, actually. It's kind of a horror comedy about this group of people who are staying the night in this old dark house, and creepiness ensues. It's a very fun, atmospheric movie. The restoration that they did for this is a 4K restoration, and it is absolutely flawless. It's beautiful to look at, especially if you like black and white cinematography like I do. And then I got this one from my mom, and that is Godzilla 1984, The Return of Godzilla. And this is one that has been lost for a very long time, and this is its very, very first North American release. So I'm very happy that they found this and were able to release it here in the US. And then for my little brother Mason, I got Return of the Killer Tomatoes, because gotta have it, right? It's a release from Arrow Video, which is my favorite company, and they do fantastic work, so I was very happy to get this. This next one is another Arrow Video release that I got as a Christmas present for myself. I saw it on Amazon, and I saw that it was a limited edition and that it's been out for a while, and I didn't want to miss out on it, so I went ahead and ordered it. And that is Bloodbath, and this is a very, very confusing movie. This is actually a set with 4 different movies, but they're all the same movie, essentially. There's a big history behind Bloodbath, and the making of the movie is actually a lot more entertaining than the movie itself. So there's a lot of good documentaries in this box set. So pulling this out, this is the actual film on Blu-ray, and then there's also a nice little booklet here kind of going over the making of the film. And there's also a nice poster here, which I'm not going to unfold all the way, but very nice. I'll be hanging this up in my living room. And now I'm going to go on to the Funko figures that I got. First up here is Mad-Eye Moody from Harry Potter, obviously. Mad-Eye Moody's not my favorite character ever, but I just thought this pop figure was so cool, so I asked for it for Christmas and I got it for my mom. This next one is Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks. I just thought that was really cool. Poor little dead Laura Palmer. And it comes with a little stand here, so it holds her up. And then I got the Slimer from Ghostbusters from my dad, which is really, really nice. And then from my friend Krista, I got a couple of mystery pop figures. And when I opened them up, I got Elvira and Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story. This one is not a pop figure, it's actually from the Noble Collection. I got this from my sister Taylor. It is a Niffler. He's so cute. He comes right out of there. It's very, very good quality, very nicely made. So I'm happy to have this. And I definitely want to buy some other figures in this collection. I also got this little skull patch with a pizza mohawk. I still need to sew this onto my jacket, but love it. Sums me up in a nutshell. I also got this little spooky mansion candle from my dad, and it doesn't smell good per se, but it does smell like a spooky mansion. It smells like rotting boards and dirt and moss. So definitely will set an atmosphere come Halloween time. I also got this little moonlight from my friend. I need to charge it, so it's not working right now, but when it lights up, it is so freaking cool. And there's a little stand that goes with it there. And then one of the things I was wanting most for Christmas was a vinyl record player. I've never had one. I've never really been into collecting vinyl until I saw Waxwork Records and all of the really cool horror soundtracks for movies that they put out. And before I knew it, I started buying them, and I didn't have a record player to play them on. So my mom got me a record player. It is a Crosley. It's a little suitcase turntable record player, and I love it. It serves a purpose. The sound quality isn't like amazing like you would find on really expensive record players, but it suits the purpose for me. So to go along with the record player, my mom got me the vinyl of Stranger Things. This is the music from the show, so it's not the soundtrack, but it's all the different songs that you hear throughout, and it's very, very nice. Also, she got me an old Close Encounters of the Third Kind record. This is with music by John Williams, obviously. This is very nice as well, and listen to it, and it works great, so good. And then she also got me a record of Dr. Zhivago. That's how you pronounce it, right? I think that's how you say it. Very, very nice. It's a beautiful soundtrack. It sounds great. So those were all the Christmas gifts that I got this year. I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas as well. I hope you got a lot of good stuff. Let me know in the comments what you got, because I want to know. And yeah, have a good New Year. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, so probably not going to get this up in time because there's lots of New Year celebration stuff coming up. If I don't get this up in time, have a great New Year, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.